Like I said in another video, I want to see more and more people speaking up. I want to see more people mentioning that the ANC is the problem, just like in this video.
I want to tweak plus west. Hayi bafethu ngeke ANC ayibheke kahle lento. Ngeke bafethu. Itheku lingcole kanje. Hayi ngeke bafethu ngeke. Angeke nomasipala ngeke nomasipala wetheku ngeke. Kanti usithekselani. Abantu abaphuca impahla lana babaphucelani kanti ngoba laba bafisa bangabaphuca laba bamatende laba bangaphandle futhi bayabathexa bona indaba bangaklini pho. Amarenk kanjani umgaqo njani hayi bafethu hayi.
Honestly, guys, what kind of country has leaders that say that people can simply arrive at any spot in any area of the country and erect a mkuku? People leave their homelands where they have massive pieces of land to go live like rats in such horrible places because of how they've been let down in their homelands. People start a variety of businesses wherever they want to, erect a shack, and within a few days, the authorities and the owners of that property find themselves in a situation where they are not allowed to remove the squatters. Who in their right minds would allow that to happen? Who even put that into a law? Huh? You may not see how this is a big deal because you currently don't own a house or property for squatters to take over, but please try to see how crazy this all is. While they give squatters and hijackers rights to do this to the ordinary citizens, they keep themselves sheltered. Do you see yourself taking metal sheets and erecting a shack in Sandton or in Waterfalls or Mahlamadlovu to reside there with no one doing anything to get rid of you within a few hours? Do you? Really? Do you see yourself setting up a tent near Cyril Ramaphosa's house to sell whatever you want? Yet this is a common occurrence in the areas where we go. This happens in areas where we live. The mayors, premiers, councillors, and ministers don't stay where we stay, hence they don't care when everything collapses where we, the people, are. Why is it that Cyril Ramaphosa and Paul Mashatile live in the nicest places in the country? Do you think that they're the cleanest citizens in this country? Do you think that the politicians keep their own areas safe from squatters? When you see them, their residents and their vehicles looking safe and clean, do you think to yourself that these are the most hygienic people in the country? Obviously not. They pay people to get the job done and the people get the job done. They have people responsible for that and those people do get the job done. Those people are paid for by our taxes and they make sure to do their jobs right for Cyril Ramaphosa. They make sure to do their jobs right for Paul Mashatile. The government employees are scared to disappoint Ramaphosa and Mashatile, but they are not afraid to disappoint you who is paying their salaries. Even Ramaphosa is not scared of losing your votes, which should give you even more reason to vote the ANC out in 2026. Malema and Zuma are not scared of losing your votes, so it is ultimately in your hands to reward them accordingly. Expose them and vote them out. Expose them to those who are still deceived. The more I look on YouTube and social media platforms, the more I am convinced that we are on the right path. Let's keep on talking about these things. Take the pictures, the videos showing how these people have failed South Africans and share those with your loved ones. Expose the ANC, the MKP and the EFF for their many inconsistencies.
Sewage spewing onto the streets. Mbalenhle residents are subjected to the unbearable stench of the sewage, which affects their well-being, among others.
And the municipality has been aware of this thing for quite a long time. And I came here last year also to check, and this year is still the same. So nothing actually is being done. And the problem is that as much as they can try to do this, they are not helping anything. The thing that they should be doing, they should go to the main sewer pipes, because the main sewer pipes can't carry this load anymore. They have just connected everybody to the lines, not thinking that the volume is now overloaded and it can't carry on more. That's why now they have resorted to just take everything.
The governing Mbeki local municipality concedes that there is a problem with their sewer system.
We have unfortunately received a court order ordering us to solve most of the sewer spillages that we have unfortunately been found guilty of, and we are in agreement with the court. The court order is between 2019 and 2020, and up to so far, most of the issues that have been raised by the court order, we have addressed most of them.
I mean, seriously, guys, after all this complaining, we can't give a chance to the same people that we have given a chance to before. How long have we given the ANC a chance? And remember that the ANC is the mother of the MKP and the EFF. Don't forget that Jacob Zuma is still ANC. Don't forget that Julius Malema is the one that gave you Zuma. Don't forget, fellow citizens, the ANC is indeed the worst. But I have one problem with some of the people that say that the ANC is the worst.
Wona yina ufundeke kuthiwa ufuna nestrategy awuna lutho awebe lutho uyolala ejele awuyajabula ukubona intombi zamezi uyazi lendlu yasha bathi abantwana uzifikile mbalula
They typically then turn around and go to the EFF or the MK party. They are pursuing anything black instead of pursuing the best for themselves, their families and communities. A reminder of what Albert Luthuli said. Parties basically should arise from a community of interests rather than from a similarity of color. Stop voting for people who are the same color as you just because they're the same color as you. Start voting for people who share the same interests as you. Too many people are still scared to acknowledge that although all political parties are very weak and flawed in South Africa, DA-run municipalities are currently run better than those run by any other political party in South Africa. Many can see that the ANC is the worst, but they are scared of being called DA mouthpieces. They would rather avoid being called names for voting DA and accept looting and poor service delivery for the next 5 years. You really need to get your priorities straight, South Africans. Seriously. This reminds me of the apartheid years when the racist apartheid government made a law inhibiting white-owned businesses from hiring black people. While hiring black people was unacceptable at the time, it made financial sense to the business owners to hire black people. And so, instead of being loyal to race at the expense of their profits, business owners chose to put race aside and hire what was best for their businesses and their finances. This is what we need to do in 2026 and 2029. Put race aside and put yourself first. Put your employment and business prospects first. Put your wife, daughter, and mother's safety first. Vote for a party that has what it takes to improve your living conditions, regardless of the racial composition of that party. Sadly, many South Africans are still scared of being called white people's puppets, even when they are far from that. At the end of the day, we need people who can think critically and value themselves over stupid labels. Value the country over baseless criticism. We need people who know and understand that the truth will always have you hated, and it is fine. People who understand that deceptive, evil, and divisive people hate it when you tell the truth, and it is fine. We need people to speak out more regarding these issues, guys. And some of the people who are coming out and speaking the truth are June Hlongwane and Kananelo Radimakatso. So please do check out their YouTube channels. Let's all call out the ANC and expose them to those who are still deceived. The ANC and anyone like the ANC should go. They should get out of power. Anyone who is always talking about black this and white that, colored this and Indian that should definitely not be voted for either. We need parties that are not pushing racist agendas, but are pushing to make South Africa a great nation for all. We are in this mess because we have politicians continuously pushing race-based ideas. ANC, EFF, and MK are automatically disqualified. ATM and Action SA, disqualified. Al Jamaa and NCC, disqualified. Comment below letting us know who else deserves to be disqualified. Fellow South Africans, let us not tolerate useless leadership who find relevance in dividing us even further. South African men, it is time for you to start doing your jobs. Be bold in the things that matter. Being a man is not drinking a lot. It is not having many girlfriends and side chicks. It is not driving a Verpa or BMW, wearing Cavella, Louis Vuitton or chinos. It is not beating up women or having children with many women. A true man will stand up for his community and his country. Stop sucking up to these politicians and speak up for real change. I want to see real men taking the center stage to fight for their families and their communities. Your country has illegal foreigners everywhere, fake prophets from all over Africa, drug dealers from North Africa, Asia, Europe, and everywhere else. Our brothers and sisters are aiding these people at home affairs. They're aiding them in all ports of entry. The police are also selling us out. How long are we going to merely look on and complain behind closed doors? These shops selling counterfeit goods in the cities don't even employ our people. They evade taxes and you are buying them. With every rand, you are adding another bullet to your nation's heart. You are keeping quiet where it matters while being used by the ANC, MK Party and EFF to attack your fellow South Africans simply because they are white. South African men, we need your leadership roles to come into the picture. You have been sleeping for far too long, so wake up, South African men. I want to see thinkers in our society rising up to fight for this country. I mean, Julius Malema and Jacob Zuma. Those are the greatest minds South Africa could come up with, guys. The ANC pushed these people on you. They push these people on us. These are not special people. Like the gentleman said in the video, the ANC is the worst. Let's talk about these things. Stand up. Take back your country from these modern oppressors. The ANC and its babies are your true enemies. So vote them out in 2026 and vote them out in 2029. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Katlego. This is Citizen Concerned. And until next time, beware of the comrades.